morning, good evening, and good afternoon, as we like to say. We're all saying it these days. I hope you had a great week. Welcome back to another YouTube Creator News, where we're going to talk about all the news coming out of YouTube for creators this week. And also, we like to open it up to Q&A, so we take questions in the chat as well. You can drop them in by putting a Q in front and all that good stuff. Let's fill the screen with goodness there. Looked a bit bare, just had me. We're going to jump into the chat in just a second, say hi to everyone as they're coming in. But first, let me know how your week was. Did you get a win? And a win means that you actually got to upload or go live or post a short. So if you've done any of those three, that's a win. Just say win in the chat if you've done any of those three. Because uploading something, putting something out there, putting a piece of content out there, that's a win. So let's, and then we're going to jump in and say hi. Everyone's coming in, so I'm just doing some pre-tag tagging. And oh, what did that do? Did I just break something? I just broke something. I don't know what I did. I broke things. Okay, we can do it this way. Yeah, I don't know what I did. Okay, let's try this. Let's see who we bring up first. Okay, that's going to do that. So we're going to shout out who's in the chat first. First in the chat pre-stream, Kevin Hawthorne, as always. Welcome. Good to see you. Also, we've got Home Rapid Repair. Larry says, "Wait, how am I supposed to watch your new members first video when you have a live stream too? You are everywhere." That's right. Alternatively, you can just wait till tomorrow when it goes live for everybody. But I understand members first. You get first dibs. It's the same one that I uploaded yesterday. I just had to re-edit and re-upload it. I had to change some information because I got it wrong. Well, I got new information. We could talk more about that later. Say good day to Livestream Consultants. Chris, welcome. Good to have you. SMA Sky is here as well. And then I did some weird things where somehow I moved everything to the top. Live on YouTube too, welcome. Chantel Hills is here. Welcome back. Was not here last week, but you're back. It's good to have you back. Frankie's here saying hi there, eating pasta and making furniture before bed. That's fun. That sounds like a Saturday type of thing to do. Michael's here, business growth ready, saying good day. All right. I don't know. I pressed the wrong button and it moved. When I clicked on them, it moved those last four to the top. And I don't know what I did. But here's something that's important. So let's put that out there. And also, background music brought to you by Creator Mix. So let's just find the level there real quick. All right. Now I'm scrolling. Ollie Smith is here as well, saying hello to all the beautiful people, which is pretty much everyone in chat, I would say. And that's it so far. More people are probably going to be rolling in as we go along this morning. And we got announcements today. We got upcoming live streams to talk about. We've got YouTube news to discuss. So we're going to jump into that in just a second. So yeah, I saw some wins in there, by the way. Just where are the wins? There's a win there. There's a win there. There's a no win there. That's a win. That was if you could say win if you posted something this week, uploaded video, went live, posted a short, and the mystery gift has been there. It is. Sometimes it's a YouTube related one. Sometimes it's a Back to the Future related one. Sometimes it might be something different. That's why every week you got to try the mystery GIF. Larry had a win, so that's good. Nice. Well, I feel like I need regular hydrate reminders today because my mouth feels like it's drying out every 5 seconds. So I'm just going to do this. And then what we're going to do, I think we're going to jump straight into the news and start there. And as we always do, we like to start with all the things. Have I got that correct on there? Yes, I do. All the things Creator Insider.
Stay Stay tuned for Creator News.
All right. Creator News, and as always, we need to hide that QR. That QR gets in the way every week, doesn't it? All right, this week on Creator Insider, there was 2 Creator Insider videos this week. Usual this week on YouTube, your YouTube news. And then also there was one with Connor. Connor, everybody enjoys Connor. Anytime they got to address advertiser-friendly guidelines, he comes and does the video. And this time it was just a Q&A on the recent profanity updates. Remember about a month back, or maybe it was even a little bit longer. They put out the profanity updates where they rolled back some of the profanity rules, so it was a little bit less strict. And so there was a quick video Q&A. So if you want to know more about that, so you go look for that on the Creator Insider channel. Yeah, love Connor. Absolutely, Connor's always good. He used to host the main video every week too. This week there was 3 launches, and you know, sometimes they've already come out previous weeks, or sometimes they still haven't actually been released. I'm not sure exactly where these 3 place, but we're going to talk a little bit more about some of them. Improvements to studio comments, live to shorts preview. In other words, this is like the AI insights. Once your live stream's done on mobile, you can do some things where it will give you like a short to upload to your channel based on the live stream. And they've added contextual search to TV. This is like when you're on somebody's channel on desktop, and if you use the search button on their channel, it just searches within their channel. So you're looking for that topic within their channel, not YouTube wide. So they've added that feature to TV, because up until now, if you just hit search, it searched all of YouTube. But now you can do that more localized search on TV. So these are the things that they were talking about this week. So we're going to just cover them briefly here. Matt Navarro did a bit of a recap there, talking about smarter comment tools, highlights for live stream creators. YouTube now lets creators filter comments by newest and by replies to their own responses. Now, some people I noticed over the last few weeks, and even though they talked about it this week on Creator Insider, they've been rolling this out for a little while. And one thing that's happened is they started defaulting it to what is called, where it says filter comments by newest, which is usually we want to see the newest ones, well, the latest ones that have come in, but sometimes they're just sort of by relevance. But the problem is, whose relevance? And so some people were getting relevance by default, and so they were seeing only the ones that YouTube have chosen to show them, not all the comments. And so there's a few hiccups there in sort of announcing it and implementing it and letting users know how it works. But what you can do is set it to your preferred settings, and then you can save the settings. So when you come back to look at comments at a later time in your studio, whether that's on phone or desktop, it'll be in your preferred sort. So you can have that all set up. So you might want to start with like newest replies to my replies or something like that. If you want to set it up that way, then you can adjust it and then save those settings. A few other things around that. So, you know, some people are having trouble with it, but hopefully as people roll in and get used to the extra options and different things, that it will become a little bit easier. Live streams will auto generate shorts clips post broadcast, giving creators fast promo content. Now, this appears to me, from what I can tell, in the way that it was framed on Creator Insider video, that it's if you're doing mobile live streaming. So if you're doing the vertical mobile live streaming, this is probably where it's going to be most useful, because it's a mobile feature. I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it will also work if you're doing mobile horizontal streams. I checked today. I tried to do a test stream, unlisted, of course, and I didn't have this feature. So when the stream ended, I didn't get this AI sort of pop up at the end where it gives you insights about your stream and gives you some shorts that are already being chopped up by YouTube that you can upload to shorts obviously without all the bells and whistles. But my assumption would be that if you choose to upload them, then it will take you through the upload flow, and you can add all the usual bells and whistles that you can add if you're in the Shorts tools. And of course, we just talked about when I was on the other screen about YouTube giving TV users improved contextual search. And I'm going to go straight to this question here. Okay, what if YouTube add a search tab on channel pages? It would only search that channel. Yeah, they already have that on desktop anyway. I don't know if they've got it on mobile. Let me have a look on mobile. You know what? We can look on mobile together. That's fine. So on my mobile screen, let's say let's go to Roberto's channel just because it's handy, and we'll go visit channel. Is there a search on here? See what on desktop? What it is there's a search button right at the end of that little scroll where all the banners are. Where video, shorts, live, podcasts. You get right to the end, and there's a little magnifying glass is what I'm looking for on desktop at least. Whether that's on, I would say this search here, yeah, search all of YouTube at the top. So they don't have it on mobile, but they've brought it to TV evidently. And they certainly do have it on desktop. I've been using that one for years on desktop. Okay, let's jump to the next slide here. Okay, this is my my posts about this week's Creator Insider. So I say YouTube is rolling out some cool updates. First, studio comments are getting an upgrade with new filters, like new replies and most relevant view, which I talked a little bit about already. You can also save default comment filters on Studio Mobile now. You can do it on desktop as well. You can save it that you default for desktop and you default for mobile. Calling all mobile live streamers, YouTube will now automatically turn a portion of your live stream into a short video after it ends. So I don't know if this is rolled out anywhere. I don't know what the rollout process on this one's like. There was no links this week under the video that could take you to like sometimes if certain things I'll link out to the a YouTube help article, whatever it is, but they didn't link anything this week, which I was a little bit bummed out because that gives me the extra insight, extra information. And of course the TV contextual search at the bottom there as well. So yeah, that's Creator Insider. And then we're going to go to some of the other things that have popped up in YouTube news this week, particularly around features and policies. There's some policy ones, including the sort of the headline one I'll just sort of tuck neatly in the middle. We'll get to it as we go through today. So just hit the arrow, that makes it easier. Hit the arrow, scoot over. There we go. Now I've put these in the in a very strange order. You read these across, so like you go left to right instead of down the first column, down the second column. When I put this together, so I only noticed that just before I went live. Okay, so this one is talking about an announcement that sort of came out sort of very quietly. I don't even know it, apart from me, I don't think too many people have posted about it. There might be a couple others that I've got lined up here. But I was one of the main ones that posted about this. Otherwise, it was just like an email that came out if you are subscribed to the YouTube help community. The problem is, now I don't recommend any old person sign up for this because you get all the updates in every language that they send it out in. So you'll get an email in English, an email in French, an email in German, an email in Korean, an email in Chinese, an email in Hindi, and it goes on. And so you have to like filter out and figure out what's what. So you'll get the same announcement in just about every language that they like to post it. But this is how I get some of this information, particularly this one. So YouTube is making a couple of small but interesting tweaks to the viewing experience. This is mainly a viewer change, but it has implications for creators. It's focused on minimizing distractions for viewers. Here's the breakdown. First, a new hide button is being added to end screens. I think that this was being bandied about earlier this year, this sort of notion of, as an experiment at least, of putting a hide button when end screens pop up. This allows viewers to dismiss the end screen elements on the video that they're currently watching if they find it distracting. Now, what they tell us is that when you click the button to hide the end screen, is it's there to the gist of it is to hide the elements if the video is still going and it's popping up at the end of the video and it's sort of covering what you're watching, so you can just remove that out of the way. That's why it's not a permanent thing. So when you hit hide, you're only hiding it for the video you're watching. The next time you watch a video, the end screens will appear, and then you still have the choice to hide it or not. Because sometimes people put end screens up over like a full end screen banner, so it doesn't really matter. But some people have their like end screen elements pop up right over the close of their video, where they might still be doing something or showing something or saying something, and so that's why you might want to remove the elements while you're still watching. That's sort of the use case for it. The second thing in this announcement, which is for something different, but is also screen related, is on desktop, this subscribe button that appears when you hover over the channel's watermark is being removed. So down the bottom left, when you're watching on a desktop in particular, you don't particularly see watermarks on mobile. This is like a desktop only feature, and it's and you know, I'm actually probably not going to miss this at all. So when you hover over it, it becomes a little subscribe link so they can subscribe to your channel. Problem is, if they're on desktop and there's this little subscribe thing, they've got the subscribe button right under this video anyway. So it's like an extra thing. And you know, back in the day, we used to encourage people to use it because it was there. But yeah, they're taking that away. You can still put a watermark on your video, but no longer will it be clickable to become a subscribe button, or hover and become a subscribe button to get people to subscribe. So as they say, the main subscribe button below the video remains the primary call to action. They say this is the sort of the stats they give to justify what they're doing. YouTube expects minimal impact, noting that less than 0.05% of subscribers come from the watermark button. This is all based on direct viewer feedback. So I want to see what people have to say about this real quick. Where are we up to in the chat? You just kept scrolling. Oh, about the search. Yeah. It's there. That'll do your specific channel search. Yeah, absolutely. Creative Classroom's here. Yeah, I think on mobile it's only searching all of them. Yeah, I didn't see like an obvious search except for the one at the top, which is like YouTube wide. Leanne's Craft Room's here. Welcome to the stream. Creative Classroom is loving our studio. Yeah, we're all waiting to get our turn on that one. Shorts are discovered. Yeah, shorts are peppered with stuff over the screen. So, you know, and now they want us to want viewers to have the ability to just hide some end screens. I guess end screens do take up more space. End screen elements. I went through and asked Studio about my last 10 videos, and then went to each one and asked for alternative title ideas. I gave A/B title tester for 7 of 10. 3 of the 10 videos were shorts. Interesting. I see the subscribe button on your video right now. I'm on desktop. Yeah, I don't think they've like turned it off yet, but I think that's like coming very soon. Dropping the watermark clickable thingy sounds fine. Nobody uses it. Yeah, like half the. No, that's 0.05 is like, I was gonna say it's 0.5%. That's not 0.5%. That's like 50. That's like 50% of a half of of 0.1%. Hang on. Yeah, that's like nothing. That's terrible. Yeah, no end screens on shorts. So I don't think we've seen end screens on shorts since when they first rolled out shorts, and we still could add end screens. But they only ever showed up, I think, when they were in the watch page rather than in the shorts feed. I don't think I've ever seen end screens in this shorts feed. I could be wrong on that, but I've never seen them. I think the watermark will stay just ability to subscribe. That's right. So you can still add a watermark, but I think it sort of defeats the purpose. They should just remove it totally, because the watermark doesn't show up on mobile. I don't think it shows up on TV as far as I can recall. I think it's just desktop. So it's not like a burnt-in watermark where you could use it for people ripping off your content, downloading it or whatever, because they could just use it if they're using one of the downloaders that we're not supposed to talk about, because that's a circumvention of technology, circumvention of YouTube's terms of service. People, teaching people at least how to download content from YouTube. If we do that, it doesn't show the watermark, because the watermark's just applied over the top of the desktop viewer. That's put in at the end, and you can just have it timed to come in at a certain point. So yeah, watermark's not going to do too much there. I stopped using that song in my video. Oh yeah, this is the one I saw. This particular song from Creator Mix, So Breezy, some other artist. That might be my previous song, is it? Sped it up or change the pitch, renamed to add beats. I don't remember. Put it in Content ID. Yeah, D wouldn't have been happy with that. I tell you. Yeah, I think that's one less thing we have to worry about. I don't think I heard any YouTube educators talking about the subscribe watermark in a very long time. All right, let's move on. Now, vidIQ was talking about the hiding the end screens thing, and they stated this, and then they got a correction from Renee, the YouTube liaison. So we're going to have a look at this little correction to get context. A new hide button removes those pop-ups that block the last seconds of videos. Also, a hover subscribe button and watermarks is gone. So yeah, it's going. Pinned comments just became more important for creators with these changes. I think pinned comments have been more important than for a long time. vidIQ, I think they've been important for a long time. And I know you guys weren't the ones that come up with the pinned comment strategy, but anyway. Renee came back and said, here's some context. Viewers can only hide end screens once they pop up. It only hides the end screens for that video that one time. It's for cases when, for example, a viewer may be really enjoying the video and the end screens cover or block something particularly interesting or important they want to see. Now, instead of being frustrated and clicking away, viewers can hide and finish enjoying the video. Because some people do, they'll run the video to the end. They won't have a separate end screen sort of end card. They just will let the next video to play or the subscribe button pop up right in the last 10 to 20 seconds. For creators, it simply means the best practices are really the best practices. Be thoughtful and design end screens and any associated calls to action as part of the video experience, and try not to cover up or block anything, which I think a lot of us, if we're using the end cards, we're planning to bring them up as a separate thing after we've finished the video. So it's an extra 10 seconds on the end of the video, which is what I do. I often throw up the current members list to give shout outs to members. And also, I'll put the end, the video or the playlist that I'm throwing to, and my subscribe button right there at the end there. I don't usually have it come up while I'm talking, except for that little part at the end where I'll point to it on the screen. So yeah. A hover subscribe. Yeah, I don't think they've taken it away yet. Whereas vidIQ is saying it's gone. They I don't know who does vidIQ's posts, but they will word it in funny ways where I'm like, you haven't really looked into this, have you? You're just taking the announcement and making some assumptions, which I can understand because, you know, sometimes I do that too. Yeah. All right. We've got a few more, but I've thrown right in the middle here the sort of the title topic of the show. And this is all about channel termination, and there was like a thread of various announcements and some back and forth on X, some stuff that I've gotten from threads as well. So one of the ones that came out was Matt Navarro was reporting. I can't remember where he was reporting on a very specific article. I think it was on The Verge, but I can't remember. I forgot to double check that before the stream. Now he says he goes into it from a different angle here. YouTube to reinstate creators banned over COVID and election misinformation. YouTube will bring back creators banned for violating COVID and election integrity rules, reversing years of strict moderation. High-profile returns could include other channels that I'm not going to read them out. The About Face follows Jim Jordan's probe into Biden-era censorship pressure on big tech. I don't know anything much about that. It's a very US-centric thing. Google says it has ended those policies in 2023-2024, which is correct, and no longer lets fact-checkers label or remove content. Yeah, they haven't been sort of enforcing that sort of stuff for a couple of years now. Now, the first I heard of this was from updates on YouTube account here in the middle. It says, we've had a lot of questions about a pathway back to YouTube for some terminated creators to set up a new channel. This will be a limited pilot project that will be available to a subset of creators in addition to those channels terminated for policies that we've deprecated. Now, those policies we just mentioned in that other post about COVID, election misinformation, people related to that are going to be invited into this program that gives them a pathway back to having a YouTube channel. It doesn't sound like they're going to be getting their old YouTube channel back, but they will have the ability to create a new channel. Whereas before, when you're terminated, you as a creator cannot create any new channels. And that's been their policy for many, many years. Now, Peggy, our good friend Peggy also says, in response to that exact same article, so, updates from YouTube says there will be a limited pilot that lets some creators with a terminated channel set up a new channel. This includes channels terminated for policies that have been deprecated. I'm going to go straight to the next page. Now, there was this one here that I saw that was a little bit different in terms of how they interpreted that announcement. And it says YouTube now allows some terminated channels or terminated creators to set up a new channel after policies on which they were banned have been deprecated. Oh no, that one's not too. That one's pretty much. That one's pretty much fine. I actually thought it said something else, but no, it's fine. It's just re-reporting that same initial announcement that we got from updates on YouTube. Now, updates on YouTube had to come back because there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of people coming in and asking questions on that first post, and they did some clarification here. We've seen some previously terminated creators try to start new channels. So some people took this as we can just go ahead and start new channels if we've been terminated. That's not what they were saying. They were saying there was a program, so you'd have to be in that program and be accepted to that program to be able to start a new channel. That's all we know. But you know, if people are going ahead and doing that, they're not paying attention, they're not reading and understanding correctly. To clarify, our pilot program on terminations is not yet open. They're saying it was in very, very, very clear to me the way it was worded that it was something that they were working on and they were going to be announcing at some point down the road. It's still against community guidelines for previously terminated users to use, possess, or create other channels, and will terminate new channels from previously terminated users in accordance with those guidelines. we'll have more to share on the limited pilot program soon. So this is something that's coming, something that is not rolled out yet. So anybody who pulls the trigger on a new channel prematurely will get their that new channel terminated because they weren't paying attention and aren't a part of the pilot program. So my question is, do you think that's a good idea that they're giving opening the door for certain channels, certain creators who have previously been terminated, maybe because of something there was a rule and now that rule no longer applies, and maybe for some other creators who have had channel terminations, that there might be a doorway open for them to come back and start a new channel. Do you think that's a good thing? Or do you think YouTube needs to be cracking the whip and no exceptions, and you break the rules, you're out forever for the rest of your life? So I'm interested in what people think on that one. I haven't sort of landed either way. I think some people get terminated, problematically, and I think probably it's a good idea that they're looking at something that they can do to give them something back. Now that the rules have changed, particularly for those other channels. Let's see where I'm up to in the chat. Just quickly looking at the chat. I think YouTube could do better with the collaboration thing. I had to copy a link and send it to Doug directly. Yes. That's the next topic coming up, is collaborations. I'll circle back. I'm predicting that some of the brought back channels will violate terms of service and get botted yet again. Booted, yes. I think very possible. And they might also get botted, yeah. How many of those people actually want a new channel? That's a good point too. Some users don't seem to grasp the idea that when you are terminated on YouTube, it is you that can no longer have a channel. It is not per channel. The agreement is between you and YouTube. That's absolutely. Chantel's on the fire and brimstone. The what I call the D. Nimmin method. The fire and brimstone. The scorched earth. People reading updates from YouTube, like people read things from people selling things. I'm selling apple pies on Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Call this number to pre-buy a pie. And then the commenter says, where can I buy a pie? The information's there. Chantel's setting YouTube on fire right now. I think YouTube made it clear what 3 things they are considering for the pilot program terminated. For anything else, it seems like they're still standing on. Oh, absolutely. I agree. I was permanently banned for extreme violation of community guidelines, no warning. Yeah, that's they call it egregious is one of the words they use when they like skip all the strikes and go to like the straight ban, straight termination. Well, I was just looking for that follow-up. It took 3 years to clear it up. Well, obviously, you're hit back here on YouTube with an account. But yeah, exactly. To get it sorted. 3 months. Wow. And welcome, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Also, Brent, welcome. Editing a video, but listening to you in the background. Well, happy listening. Okay, we're going to move on. Okay, but let's talk about the collaborations feature. I probably need to make a video at some point. I've been like, this past week, I've been like in the creator groove and been like either researching, writing scripts, recording multiple different things. I did a short this week. I got a video that's now uploaded. Members have access to that video. It's going live tomorrow. It's like a members first, and that becomes available to everybody. That's all about how to turn leaderboard off as a live streamer. I know a lot of people have been interested in that one, if they're live streamers, that is. That will be out tomorrow. But collaboration is one of the things that's sort of a hot topic at the moment. So we have a little bit of a breakdown here from Renee Liaison, gives us like the main points, what we need to know about collaborations, and then I'll share a little bit more stuff that I've got so far. At some point I need to circle back and do a video about it because it's rolling out. I've got it on my channel. I know Creative Classroom's got it. I'm sure a bunch of you now have it as well. And then you can apply that to past collaborations that you've done. You can send the invites out and everything. But let's go through this. It says you have collaboration questions. Here are the collaboration answers. First of all, the host uploads a video to their channel. So whoever the main person is, maybe the person who's put the final video together. It might have been an interview, so that you've interviewed some other creator on your channel. Obviously, it's on your channel because it's your interview. It could be some sort of more in-person sort of collaboration. Could be any type of any type of collaboration that there is. A channel has to host that. One channel, the primary channel, has to host that for whatever reason. Now, the host can invite up to 5 other channels to them, plus 5 other channels to be collaborators on a video, or they can at least be tagged on that video. So that if you have, if you're inviting a bunch of creators to be in the same one video, then keep that in mind because maybe 5 is a good number anyway. So you can invite up to 5 to join and collaborate on a particular video. The host can choose to whether or not to share analytics with the people who are collaborating, so they can see analytics around the video, how their video's performance is. They'll see views, watch time, and the views, the watch time, and the revenue go to the host channel. So the channel that's hosting the video, which would be the main person in charge of the collaboration in this case, that goes on their channel, they earn the ad revenue. So when you're doing a collaboration, and if you want to like share the love, then maybe make a video for each channel is a good way to do it. It's like the classic collaboration. That's how we like encourage people to do collaborations. Like you can have a one way when you have a guest, maybe on a live stream. That could be very much one way, and maybe it can be reciprocated down the road. It's not something that goes out at the same time. But if you're doing something coordinated, like you're covering the same thing from different angles, or I'm looking at in terms of what my channel's about and how I operate in this niche, but the person I'm collaborating with is on a slightly different angle. It comes at it from a slightly different angle because of what their channel is, and so that they make their video from that angle, collaborating with you. So then you can share and invite each other to be collaborators on each other's videos, even though you might have gone to an event or something and collaborated together. You can do that. And I still encourage people to do that. Don't just like, oh, we're just going to do one video and add everybody as a collaborator, because the person who's posting it is going to get all the ad revenue. So you want to share the love if you can. Now what happens is once people have accepted and become listed as collaborators on the video, the recommendations for their video will go out to subscribers of all the channels that are collaborating. So it will be shared across platform, and then it will get a better understanding on who the different viewers are on the different platforms, so who's actually going to be interested. So it goes into it. Now, I've got some pictures here, some screenshots of it in the wild. The first one here is mobile. You can see just below paid promotion and brands is invite a collaborator. This is where you can go in and invite a collaborator. Now, I don't have a screenshot of the invitation process. I have done it, and I probably screenshot it somewhere, but I just didn't have it handy before the stream. So you click on that, you go in, and then you can like type in the name of the channel, and it will come up in a list, and you can click on it, and then it'll give you like a URL that you can share. Now, the URL, it's not a video dependent URL. What it does is it tags the video that person is being invited to collaborate. So for example, on this side, Creative Classroom invited me to be a collaborator because we've done a couple of videos together where I've been on Creative Classroom's channel. And so when Jennifer sent me this, the link, I got this screen here to accept, and it showed me this one, and I actually saw both videos because the link is a global link for that channel. So when I go in and I've clicked the special link, it shows me all the videos that I've been invited to collaborate with, if there's more than one. If there's just one, it just shows the one, but it will show me all of them, so I can like accept all of them at the same time. And it gives me a bit of the information that we read out before about how collaboration works, and then I can like either accept it, click accept, and then that links me up. I'm now showing up under that video, or I could decline it. Now, yeah, I should be showing up under that video. You know what? I haven't looked at that. Let's go have a look. I'm gonna just find it first, and then I'll pull it up. I gotta scroll down to T. There we go. So technically, if I go to videos, and I could just do a search, but I'm just going to scroll, aren't I? Yeah, there it is. All right, screen share time. Here we go. Okay, in the middle there, you can see, I'm pointing there, the video underneath it now, it says The Creator Classroom and Doug Hewson YT. So once I've accepted it, that'll appear like that. Now, when people are like seeing some of my suggested content, it may also recommend this video to people on my channel a lot more. People who are watching my content now will be more likely be shown that video as something they could watch if they may be interested in YouTube banners. So that's sort of the cross promotion that happens. Is now I'm just looking on the channel page, and there it is on the video page. But that could show up in the suggested. It could show up in recommendations. It could show up in different places. If people search my name now, maybe that also comes up as a video that they can watch. So it gives more reach to the video, regardless of who's hosting it, who the collaborator is. It shares the love across all the potential viewers for both channels, or all the channels. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back. Where I was. Yes, this is where I was. Just going to jump into the chat. Let's jump into the chat. I do not know how I've pinned those 4 comments at the start of the stream. I think I know how. I just don't know how to undo it. If you want to film a collaboration thing and show an example, I can film a short clip. Yeah. We'll work something out on that. I just hadn't got around to sort of getting my head around how I would like to do it. I've just sort of been learning stuff, taking some screenshots for my own benefit, which isn't necessarily something I might. Yeah, I could use the screenshots in the video. So I just haven't got to it. What I would do is I'd probably do because typically I'm a tutorial based channel. So when I'm talking about a feature and I'm walking through it, I want to demonstrate it. So I'll find somebody I want to invite. So I show it from the creator side in particular. But yeah, because what happens is you want to show creator side, you want to show the person who's on the other side, if they're getting collaborated with, what they see, which is a bit like the one on the right hand side there. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, so we'll work something out. Absolutely. It looks like that while you can add a collab on a live replay, you can't add it while you're scheduled to live stream. No, I don't believe so. I believe you're correct on that. YouTube and Google are such massive corporations that they have to bend to whatever the current government is that is changing drastically. Yeah, and you're jumping. It's gone wildly because we had, particularly for the US, we're going from, Trump and Republicans, and we had our 4 years of Biden Democrats, and then we're back in ultra crazy Donald Trump again. And it's like, yes, it's yo-yoing from side to side. It's like we need like a middle ground. I think you need a middle ground, sort of not extremes on either side, but somebody that's making sense. That's what I think. That's what America needs. That's probably what we all need. We want people who are going to walk in reason and not, you know, be extreme stupid on either side. Anyway, let's. What else have I missed here? When my club gets accepted, YouTube notifies me immediately. Cool. That's good to know. I haven't really invited too many so far, so I will look out for that when I get to that. Yeah, looking for any. Doing collabs with brands who also have YouTube channels, an extra income stream I'm working on. Yes. Yes. And that's where my next screen comes in. Ollie says, thanks for showing this. I missed it, but because I was on another tab inviting my friend Deborah from Social Web Cafe. Yeah, absolutely. If you do like little collabs here and there, it's yes, remember to okay, yeah, that creator was involved and that creator was involved. Let's make sure that they're all linked up. Let's just do a big collab with this is homies. I have no idea if that's spelled correctly, but we'll go with that. Stanley Orchard in-house, welcome. Good morning to you. Monique's here as well. Need actual grown-ups. Okay. Enough said. Okay, next. Now, this is something that I noticed once I was looking at the collaboration features. And I posted about it because I hadn't seen it before, and it might have been there for a little while. And it sort of indicated to me afterwards by Renee Ritchie that maybe this was something that's been kicking around for a while, and I just picked up on it. And I said, in addition to collaborations, it appears that YouTube is also rolling out the brand linking tagging feature for paid promotions and brand content, which is true because I hadn't seen it before. So it's been rolling out at some point. Maybe it's new to me. Maybe it's been elsewhere. This is like, at least on mobile, it is, where if you're doing like marketing as a paid promotion, that you can say yes or no, but then you can also go and link up the brand, and then that gives them some extra information. I did click on the learn more at time, but I have forgotten everything that it said in terms of what it is, but you can link and connect the brand. Now, the reason why I found out about that is when I was reading the learn more on the collaboration feature, it was talking at the bottom of each article. It was also mentioning tagging brands. And so obviously they're related in some way is why I brought it up and sort of did a screenshot and posted it on X, because I believe that I assumed it was something new. So when I do a brand deal, I need to look into that a little bit more. Now, I did a brand deal recently on my Creator Tech Reviews channel where I got that microphone, the Fi-Fi mic, not this one, but the Fi-Fi. I've got it on my laptop at the moment. But you know, I got that microphone out of it, and I marked it as a paid promotion. And when I upload on desktop, you still don't get this like the brand option when you mark it as a paid promotion, but it is there on mobile, so you can go and add it on mobile. So I need to look into that one a little bit more. If anybody has any insights, let me know. Okay, the final announcement, which is sort of very recently in the last 24 hours. Updates from YouTube. We're launching YouTube Labs to bring cutting edge AI experiments to life. And the first one is now live in YouTube Music. So the first thing that they're getting people give feedback on, and it's like a public beta sort of feedback, and they're calling it YouTube Labs. And in this case, a limited number of US-based participants can test early prototypes and experiments. And there's a blog post where you can actually learn more about that. I haven't actually even looked at that blog post. That's how new it is. I'm gonna go find the blog post real quick. I'm gonna type in YouTube blog post. YouTube Labs. Oh, there it is. Maybe I did find it. Peggy says, YouTube Labs is a new feature for US-based premium subscribers. So unfortunately, us here in Australia don't get to participate right now. But if you're in US and you're also premium, this is sort of like an expansion of that where they test little bits and pieces with premium users. They try to prototype AI-powered features. Current experiment is the YouTube Music app. As you listen to radio and mixes, an AI host will chime in with relevant stories and insights. So it's like a AI DJ while you're listening to music on YouTube Music is what they're testing. It sounds interesting. The blog post is this one, introducing YouTube Labs, shape the future of AI on YouTube. YouTube Labs. Today we're introducing YouTube Labs, a new way for users to take our cutting edge AI experiments for a test drive. YouTube Labs is a new YouTube Labs. I think I said abs. YouTube Labs is a new initiative dedicated to exploring the potential of AI on YouTube. The first experiment, AI music hosts, designed to deepen your listening experience by sharing relevant stories, fan trivia, and fun commentary about your favorite music on the YouTube Music app, is now live. A limited number of US-based participants can test early prototypes and experiments and influence the future of YouTube. Sign up at youtube.com/new. And that's it. That's all we have. It was a very short blog post, so not much more than what we shared in those articles. All right, let's bring it back in. Okay. I'm going to jump back in the chat. Okay, that sparked a question. How many people can be added to a collaboration on YouTube? The original creator plus 5 more, so it's 6 total. The creator posting the video plus 5 more. Yeah, there's answers there. I wonder if a video is doing well, if you could go and back end and click brand for that video. Yeah, interesting. Probably have to look into what I'd be interested in looking into when you tag a brand. What information does that give them? Like, does that give them any type of analytics, or is it just linking that video has to say, hey, this video has something about that brand or some product from that brand or some service from that brand that we're promoting. It's a paid promotion or whatever it is. Go to classroom. Heading to breakfast with the bestie again. Have a good breakfast. Have a good time. Have a good time. Yeah, YouTube abs. Just like the big abs. Like a dad bod ab. That's right. All right. Okay, if you've got any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat with a Q, anything else, or whether it's related to anything we talked about today, or if there's some totally other question that you have in the back of your mind, make sure you post it with a Q in front. Michael says, AI DJ, that's what we had back in the late 1985, Max Headroom, especially in UK. It's like can we get like an AI version of Casey Kasem from people in my vintage? Used to listen to the American Top 40. We used to get here in Australia. It'd be rebroadcast on one of the local stations. Yeah, is it that style of like DJ? Like you come in like introducing the song or coming out of a song saying, "Hey, this is some interesting piece of information about the artist or the song." That'd be interesting. Yeah, and if they can get his voice and put it in there, and it would just sound like him, and we can just reminisce back to the 80s. Indeed. Well, let's quickly, while we're resetting, and if anyone's got any questions, make sure you post them in the chat. But let's look at what's coming up later today. I think that's important. Yeah, we're gonna go full on today. Okay. Oh, I got the wrong thumbnail up for next stream. Daryl Lees is not on the stream, as far as I'm aware. might be, but I don't think he is. Nick Nimmin, Nick and D, Nimmin Live, coming up 9 a.m. Eastern today. Roberto didn't do his stream yesterday. He's doing it tonight instead. It should go live 8:15 unless he changes the time. That's when it's currently scheduled as the time at the time of me starting my stream today. So Roberto's gonna be doing channel reviews. So you can look into that tonight, Saturday night, channel reviews. And coming up tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, Andrew Campbell will be on Chantel's stream. Live streaming has never been easier. That's interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. I always like it when live streaming is the topic. We're going to get insights from Chantel and Andrew Can. So that is something to look forward to. And of course, I'm going to be here, same bat time, same bat channel next week for another episode of YouTube Creator News. And while we're doing the things, that's actually not the current list, but I'm going to show it anyway. Just shout out even the ones that may have dropped off in the past week or so. Thank you to all the Hewsonati and Hewsonati Max members. Appreciate you for you guys. There's a members first video that is live right now for you to watch if you haven't already watched it. So make sure you tune in and check that out if you are a current channel member. If not, it'll be out tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night. It'll be technically out Sunday morning in 24 hours. In about 24 hours from now. Yeah. I get my days mixed up. All right. Let's see. Casey Kasem. Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be super late. Poland time, definitely. Most Americans in the middle of the rotors. Only politicians that pretend. There you go. Yeah, that's probably true. I think a lot of us are. I remember trying to film some of my favorite songs on tape. Yeah. I used to like make mixtapes, put the cassette in, and record the radio. That's what we used to do. I'm gonna ask Chantel for a second if you can go and double check the scheduled time for Nick Nemmen's stream, because it looks strange to me. If you know anything, let me know. I should check to see if I got any messages. I got no messages from anybody. No messages. Yeah. I'm just seeing something. So what I will do in the meantime is go and lock it in anyway. Make sure that we're going to redirect to Nick and D's stream at the appropriate time when we're done here. And save that in. Yeah, and I'm still sitting on this screen, so let's go back to the main one. There we go. Yeah. Creative Classroom seeing it as well. Zach Talks Tech is in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. Coming to us from the good middle part of Canada, as they say. We had Rick Dees. Oh, that name rings a bell to me. I think that was a little bit before my time. But the name rings a bell to me. They're more of the vintage, like Casey Kasem, like when, mid 80s when Ghostbusters came out. Because he had a cameo on that. Was he the voice of one of the characters in Scooby Doo? Did he do Shaggy? Was it Shaggy? Somebody fact check me on that one. I want to say it was Shaggy, but yeah, on the classic Scooby Doo, of course. Yeah, it was Shaggy. Yeah, that'd be a commonly known one, I'm sure. Roger. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Shaggy. Good stuff. Yeah, you might have noticed in the while we're circling and trying to figure out what's happening, what's coming up. Opus Clip. Now, I know some of you probably already use it, and some of you probably heard people talk about Opus Clip, and it's gotten a lot better. Like, I used it a while ago when it first came out. It was good, but I sort of didn't carry on, but they've upgraded it. They've done some really good stuff and got way more interesting features and make it way more powerful. And I just found out a pretty good deal about Opus Clip. And seeing we're talking about Opus Clip, let's just bring it up on the screen for a second. This is Opus Clip. Get off my face. Some people might take it like I get what this image is like. They're putting the video in and they're getting a lot of different content, you know, for YouTube and Insta and LinkedIn and TikTok. You know, we know it's a very handy tool for repurposing. They do so many other things with not only clipping and repurposing content, but captioning and different things like that. And they've got some more AI stuff coming out, I believe, soon, that they're launching. I know people are on a wait list. Even I'm on the wait list for. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's called Opus something. Agent Opus. There it is, right at the top. Agent Opus. It's coming. It's new. Oh, it says it's new, but I'm on a wait list for it. But if you're interested, if you've been like thinking about, I want to be able to like streamline my repurposing my live streams or something like that, then currently there's a deal that I've got access to. Let me get rid of that. Buy me a coffee. So there's a QR code there. You can get 30% off your first month if you use my link, which is also the pin link in the description. So 30% off your first month of Opus Clip. So I thought that'd be interesting. I wanted to share with you because I thought that was a pretty good deal, because it says you can do your first month at a discounted price, and then decide if you want to continue. If you go the month-to-month option, obviously they have the yearly option as well. So I haven't even looked at the current pricing on that, but there it is. So you can, I think the Pro plan is probably the one that you want to go with. And you can go in and look at it. I haven't looked at this in a long time. That's per month, $14.50 USD per month. So I don't know whether that's 30% off that 50%, or if it's 30% off the 29. I really don't know, because that would be, if it's, I really don't know. What are they doing to me? They're the ones that just told me about the 30% off. Because you can have a free forever account where you have some limitations. You can only get these things here, and then there's your $15 starter, which is like 50 cents more than the Pro for whatever reason. I don't know what these packs are. I don't understand. I think that's packs of credits per month, so you can get 2 lots of credits per month. Yeah, it doubles up. Because sometimes you might go, the minimum 1 credit per month on the Pro plan, you get 3,600 credits, but you might use it a lot and use that up. So you can, bump it up and get more credits. But if you just want to try it out, 30% off makes it like a bit of a safer option. You can put down some money for the first month, try it out. If you like it, you can continue. You know what you're in for going forward. Once you sign up and figure out if it's, how many credits you need. Maybe you're doing like a lot of repurposing. Maybe you're using it very minimally, so that the minimum pack is more than enough for you. But use the 30% off as an opportunity to use it as a trial for a month, see how you go. You're not committed to the full amount, and if you want to try that out, use the link, or you can scan the QR code for Opus Clip, and you can do all the things on all the features. These are all the types of features they have: clip anything, animated captions, You can reframe, so from vertical, horizontal, all that stuff. They have AI B-roll. They will even, if you create some stuff in there, you can actually schedule it to go to your socials. You can set up brand templates. There's an editor in there for editing the videos, so it'll cut it all down for you. But then if you want to make changes, you can do all that in the editor. You can export to XML, which is interesting. Depending on how they're using the XML could be used for a lot of different things. They have a team workspace if you work with a team or you have a team working for you. And they also now have a thumbnail generator. I don't know how good it is. I haven't tried their thumbnail generator. A lot of tools have thumbnail generators now. And they even provide you, I believe, the captioning tool is always free. So even if you don't sign up for Opus Clip, you can go and I don't even know how to get to the caption tool. Maybe it's just in the dashboard. But anyway, I thought I'd share that because I thought 30% off on the first month was a pretty cool deal. So if you've been sort of thinking about that sort of thing, it's worth checking out. Thought I'd drop it there for you, and I thought it might be a win. Let's see what everyone's saying. Okay, cool. I've received the message. Received loud and clear. Okay. Yeah. Nick's going live at 15 past. So it's only 9:15, so it's not later like 10:15 like it was scheduled. So he's fixing that. So yeah, only just gonna be 15 minutes late. So we got a little bit to hang. We haven't even done last call yet. We'll be doing that shortly. So we're going to dive back in, see what else we got going on in the chat here. Oh, the motion thing with the videos dropping in and getting cut up. Yeah. Have a good one. Monique says, love me some Opus clips. Yeah, I reckon that's a time saver tool for sure. I like time saver tools. Hang on, I don't know what I'm just clicking on stuff. Oh, that Pro Plan is dirt cheap. Yeah, I like when I looked at it, I went, oh, gee, that's not too bad. That's good. That's really good. I barely use all the credits in Pro each month. So okay, so the 3,600 credits is a decent amount for most. Nice. Nick and Dee were out late enjoying their evening. Could be one too many coffees. Michael Saholski's in the house. Good morning and good evening. It'll be good morning to you, of course. Good evening to me. I don't know. It's been one of those days. Let's put everything back up there. So yeah. What do you want to talk about? Let's frame that in terms of this.
It's the last call.
The last call is like at the end of the evening. It's the last chance to grab a drink at the bar. It also is the last chance to drop a comment or ask a question in the chat before we wrap things up and head on over to Niman Live. Everybody's going to be redirected over there to hit the pre-show chat once we're done here. But if you got anything else you want to say, now's the time to drop it in the last call. And as always, it's the last call, y'all. Nice, everyone's dropping. We had the last call drop. Double Doug Dare's coming in now. All right. Now, we're only, how far are we? Oh, like a week and a bit out from Vid Summit. Am I right in saying that? Does it start like a week from this? Okay. Yeah, because this coming Tuesday is the last day of September. So this Tuesday is the 30th. A week after that would be the 7th, which is when Vid Summit starts. So we're a week and a half out from Vid Summit. Anybody in the chat going to Vid Summit? Let me know who's going. I think Larry might be. And I think, so anybody else? Yep, Larry's saying, confirming 1.5 weeks out. Yeah, I'm like, I wish I was going this year, but couldn't do it. I'm gonna try and tune in as much as I can remotely. How in whatever form I can. I'm not sure. Not sure. I haven't given it any thought yet. But yeah. VidSummit should some good speakers as always. Like I was keen to see Linus Sebastian in the flesh. Like I watch a lot of Linus Tech Tips. That would have been a good one. Whole bunch of other good ones. The usual suspects are speaking, of course, Nick and Roberto and so on. Justin Moore. There's probably a whole bunch more. I haven't checked in. Chantel probably got a better idea of who's speaking than I do. I haven't checked it out yet. Actually last year, you still, I think people can still, if they can get their stuff together, if they're local or whatever. Let's go have a look real quickly. Because this coming up close. Vid Summit 2025. If she will load, yes. Let's have a look at that. All right, yeah, speakers. So we've got obviously they put the keynotes at the top, which is the people like Linus Sebastian and Cody Sanchez. I don't know a lot of the other ones. I don't know some of these other ones. Daryl Lees, of course. And then we've got Renee, we've got Roberto. Let's see all the people we know. That's a good place to start. And it says next. Let's see, there's people. Who do I know? A lot of names. Preston Plays. He spoke last year. I've got to say, Daryl Leaves does rotate a lot of people. And he brings a lot of people I've never heard of, which is fine because I don't know everybody. You know, he knows. Oh, Gabby's speaking again. That's good to see. Oh, Mario's speaking. Lovely. Not telling what they're speaking. There's Justin, of course. John Ushai. Oh, Matt Wolf speaking. Matt Wolf does AI, talks about AI and the AI news and different things like that. Who do I know? I don't know. A lot of people I don't know this year. Oh, there's Matt. There's Matt. He works for Mr. Beast. Jordan Matter. There's a lot of new names here. Oh, there's someone I know. Mr. Nick Nimmin. Mr. Nick Nimmin. So now you're getting to see who's speaking. Oh, Chris Doe's there too. That's pretty cool. These aren't even in any particular order. Dan Norton speaking. Oh, that's pretty cool. Devon Stone, Legal. Jeff and Dovey. Yeah, I know some of these people. There we go. And Riciand. So make sure that if you haven't already and you're interested and you've got handy, that you go on vidsummit.com and see if you can rustle up some last minute tickets if you are in the zone for that. Oh, that's their registration. Oh, what did I say? Registration. Okay. Registration is between 12 and 5 on Tuesday, October 7th. So as we say, that's a week and a half away. So yeah, VidSummit. Looking forward to hearing all the news out of VidSummit in the next week. Because I had to schedule time off. Let me go back to this. I scheduled time off for the possibility of maybe attending VidSummit. So I have the week off work that week. So I'm like, well, I can maybe tune in. All right, let's jump in and see what people are saying. Yeah, I was disappointed to meet Linus. There are a lot of speakers, a lot of new names that I haven't seen before. Tickets still available. That's good to know. Yes, I think you can. What's the deal with remote? Have they got that on? I'm just gonna click on it and have a look. And they don't have remote. I think the replays are available afterwards, so you can get a replays, but there's not like they're not live. I don't think they live stream it. They always talk about maybe it's going to get live streamed, but people who attend also get the replays. And usually, I think people who attend to get the replays, they get replays of the past ones as well. Quite often. Don't quote me on that though. Chantel says there's over 60 speakers, including panels and workshops. There's so much to see. Yeah, they've been sort of ramping up panels and workshops a lot more as well. I know they had that. They did a lot of those last year as well. Not just like sessions in the halls. Yeah, so make sure to check out all the information. The link there has been posted. Will Daniel Patel be speaking? I didn't see him in that speaker list, but I don't think he's going. So that's probably why he's not speaking, because he had an operation on his knees. Although he did go to Made on YouTube this month. So yeah, VidSummit will be at the Irving Convention Center in Dallas, Texas, October 7, 8, and 9. Where it's been for the last few years. And it's where you go if you learn all about content creation, the business of the creator economy. You get sessions on topics from strategy through creativity to business. There's everything. There's everything. You name it, there's probably a session on it. Put it that way. Usually the replays are available afterwards. So you can get replay tickets usually go live after the event. Because I'm looking now and I can't see a replay option. They don't stream it live, unfortunately. I know they've tried that before from LA and they always have technical issues. It's very hard, like internet-wise, to push out like a stream from the main hall and then the other two rooms upstairs. So there's like 3 of the main ones. But then all the workshops get filmed as well. But they're not going to necessarily have the ability to like live stream every single location at the same time. They have had issues with that in the past. So they do record them and they will be available as replays. So you can purchase replays. Usually they're around the $200 mark for the replays. But I'm not going to, don't lock that in. That's just me guessing based on previous years. So yeah, so it won't be live, but it will be all good. Yeah, they don't open up replays till after the event. Yeah, which is what they've done in the last couple of years because I've been in attendance and aware of when you're there. You're sort of aware of what is happening, what isn't happening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that week being able to have the ability to like interact somehow remotely in the sense of being a part of it and sort of keeping up to date. Obviously, the time zone difference is going to be the killer. Just for fun, what would your flights be with this short notice? Yeah, that's a good question. What time have we got? It's 10 to. We're at the tail end of the last call, that's for sure. Let me just, because this is an exercise that I'll jump on and at time to time just like look at and see how Let me go. Flights. Now, where am I coming from? I'm coming from Brisbane, Australia, and I want to go to Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. My travel dates would be, in theory, somewhere around here. And coming back around. Yeah, they're back up around. Hang on. I'm clicking weird things. Let's have a look. I just have to click dates, and that's like the. Got to click search flights. That's how it works. Okay, what's happening in the chat here? Follow the VidSummit socials for teaser and highlight videos. Absolutely. Yeah, they're at VidSummit on X and what else? Where else is supposed to X? All the socials, probably Insta and all those. Like I'd never open up Insta. Yeah, there was like a few weeks back. Now I am seeing. They won. Is that? Hang on. Oh, that's one way. I was going to say. I say that's not too bad for a return, but that's one way. All right. So if I locked in, just for the some stupid amount of money. Coming back on there. Yeah, we're looking at like over 4,000 Australian dollars at this late stage, which I think is way less US. That's like it's 4,200, which is high for Australia. That's like last minute seats are going. Yeah. That's like 4,200. In US dollars, that's AUD to USD. Hang on. Doing the math, that's 4,200. That's like in US dollars, it's like about 2,800 US. So it's like 4,200 Australian. Just so you got to comparing apples with apples. So anyway. Yeah, that's a rabbit hole. What would it take to have an audience with you and the great? An audience? I feel like royalty. That's a good question. Legal Mind friends, Karen Cole's here. Hello. We're just wrapping things up. We're about to head on over to Lemon Live. It starts in like 22 minutes from now. So we're going to wrap things up just now. It would be an honor to meet you in person one day. Next time, maybe. Yeah, next time we're in the US, that's probably a good time. Chances are it's probably going to be VidSummit at some point, maybe next year. Get out of town. That's actually, for this late stage, that's pretty cool. Does that mean have to like schlep? Would that whoever it would be schlep around Asia to get to the US? Who's that with? Who is that with? VidSummit missing one thing. Yeah, I think there is a VidSummit channel. I don't know if they post anything on it though. There would be. You'd be posting the YouTube shorts there. Let me have a look. I reckon there would be a VidSummit channel. Let me check real quick. Because if there is, I'd be subscribed to it. Is it VidSummit? There is a VidSummit channel. They are posting the shorts, which are like all the clips from last year and so forth. It's at VidSummit. Let me screen share that real quick. Yeah, they have it. They've just been posting the shorts. I'm not sure what content they've got in terms of videos. Oh, they posted their promo video for this year 7 months ago. It's the last video, but they've been posting the shorts, like the promo shorts. Yeah, and there's no live stream stuff there since they were doing the virtual VidSummit back 4 to 6 years ago. Actually, no, that 6 years ago one's 2018. That was Gary V. That was 2018. VidSummit 21. I don't know why I'm playing that. Why am I playing that? Anyway, come back. Now I'm going down another rabbit hole. Yeah, there's the link posted in the chat there. All good. Well, Ice Cafe. That's interesting. Via Hong Kong. Brisbane, Hong Kong, straight to Dallas, Fort Worth, because I know they have direct flights. Interesting. Just long, because it's like, what, 8 to 10 hours up to Hong Kong, and then it's probably 12, 15 hours to Dallas from there. So it's got that extra kink. Brisbane, Hong Kong, Dallas, and return to Dallas, LAX, Hong Kong, Brisbane. Oh. I've done Dallas, LAX direct to Brisbane on Qantas, but oh my goodness. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's definitely good. That's definitely good. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. We will release you to get to Nick and D stream. I've been stretching it out at the end there, getting rabbit holed. So I want to thank everyone. We'll see you here back next week. In the meantime, I'll catch you later.